In today's Sunderland Till I'm Sacked, we've got European football and a local derby against Newcastle. Hit like and subscribe. Let's go see if we can win some things. What's up guys, I'm Chasing Lamely and welcome to another episode of Sunderland Till I'm Sacked, and today we are playing Saburtalo Tbilisi of Georgia in the Europa Conference League. So, big name opponents, big things happening. We're currently sitting bottom of the Premier League because things have not been going well. So we last met for the Mainz game, we lost 2-1. We then lost to Sheffield United in the league and lost 2-0 with a Tayden Mengi own goal. We lost to Norwich in the fourth round of the League Cup, so that defence is off. Soldano getting his first goal for the club. We lost on penalties. Then lost 2-0 to Norwich in the league at home, which is worrying. Beat Mainz 1-0 with Jidong Wong scoring, which is always good to see. Lost to West Brom 3-2 with Santi Sanya getting a brace. Then we beat Shakhtar Soligorsk of Belarus 5-1 with a Jidong hat-trick and Liam Miller getting a brace. And then we've just somehow miraculously beaten Arsenal 1-0 with Jidong scoring. If I told you at this stage in the season that Jidong was going to be among our top goal scorers, I think he is our top goal scorer in the league, I think you probably would have laughed at me. I have no way of seeing if he's our top goal scorer in the league. I assume he's our top goal scorer in the league because that feels like something he'd do. It doesn't say. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Let's just go into it and play the game. I don't think there's any transfers to tell you about, but of course I'm going to prove myself wrong because I may have signed someone and just completely forgotten. I've been asleep since then. I didn't bring her in. Good. Good stuff. Good. Glad this is a coherent, normal episode. Let's play some football. So, two big headlines today. First of all, as you can see, I've made a change of tactic. We're going with a 3-4-2-1 counter just to switch things up a little bit. I also have Andre Green and Kylian Ludovic injured, so a couple of players missing, but we're going to hope we can squeeze our way through today. George Bello, I believe, is also injured for this game. So, Max O'Leary starts in goal. Mengi, Hector and Williams are the back three, with Sanderson and Hume on the flanks. Jones and Doyle Hayes in the centre of midfield. Diego Garcia starts as the attacking midfielder, behind Jidong and Liam Miller. And they've both been scoring goals lately, so who knows, maybe this is the key to success, this little change-up. On the bench, O'Nien, Vandenberg, Clark, Richards, Dobson, Ojo and Connor Wickham. So without any further ado, let's try and beat a team from Tbilisi, Georgia. So into the dressing room. We're on a good run lately, go out there and impress me. That's always a strong move. Bunch of players don't seem entirely convinced. We've got a tunnel interview. Both teams coming to this one in a spell of poor form. Is this therefore a good opportunity to step up and arrest your recent struggles? Sure. Sunderland racked up an impressive 5-1 victory last night in the Europa Conference League. Do you think you'll be able to carry through that playing style and get a similar result? We definitely need to, because a win today guarantees a place in the knockout rounds of the Europa Conference League. I'm not going to try and pronounce any Saburtalo names probably, because I can't do Georgian pronunciation. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're into the game. Let's try and win it. Throw in for Saburtalo. First highlight of the game, which is always a good place to start. Ball in and they're playing it back and forth to each other. And over the top, but Derek Williams is there. Only clears it as far as the Saburtalo player. And it's into the box, and there's a very good last chance interception by Derek Williams. That's very much what we want to see. We've got to defend this corner, and defending this corner is going to be important. Mengi there to head it away, and we hopefully will get to. We haven't got to that. We're still in trouble. We've looked a bit more defensively solid since switching to this formation, though, switching to this system. Obviously, 5 at the back makes that a bit inevitable, but we have been looking slightly better at the back. We're looking a lot less leaky, which will really help us going forward. Thrown for us now, and Sanderson is the man taking it, throws it down the line for Jidong. Can G do anything with it? He's got options inside the box, puts it over, doesn't quite find one of our players. Headed clear, but Derek Williams will pick that up. We've got plenty of time here. Ball goes out to Doyle Hayes, to Jones. Jones plays the ball toward to G. G looks for Hume on the outside. Can he do something? He's been brought down. Is that going to be? It's not going to be a penalty. It looked like it will be from It's really helpful having this commentary bar in white on white for Saburtalo. That's really good work. All credit to SI for paying attention on colours there. Good stuff. Garcia to Doyle Hayes. Doyle Hayes to Garcia. Garcia, what can he do? Ball out wide. Looking for Denny Hume. Plenty of time. Ball comes over. Garcia is there. And Diego Garcia scores our first of the game to make it 1-0. 21 minutes on the clock. It was nicely built up for. Really nicely done. This is a really strong looking system. And it's working out quite well so far. If I do say so myself, it's working out very, very well so far. Good close range finish from Garcia. They had 4 men in the box and still we managed to find a way through. Throw in on the right hand side for us. Sanderson again will be the man to take it. I hope he's looking long into the box here. He is, to Garcia. Garcia options around, flicks it back for Miller. Liam Miller is there. 2-0 now on the score sheet. And as things stand, we are sitting top of our group, which will give us a real advantage going to the next stage, because I think the third place teams from the Europa League groups also join our knockout stage. So there's some bigger teams coming into the competition once we get past this. That's going to make things very interesting going forward. So is Denny Hume tiring. He wasn't fully fit, and he's probably not going to make it to the end of this game. We might have to go to a 4 at the back system because there are no left backs on that bench. Another throw-in. Identical position. Sanderson puts it over. Garcia's going to try and get there. He's been brought down. I'm assuming that's a penalty because I cannot read the white text. So we're going to have to hope this is going to be a penalty. He's going to VAR. What is VAR going to tell us? Hopefully VAR is going to tell us that was in fact a penalty and we're going to make it 3-0. That's my thinking. Come on, show me what you've got. Show me what you're working with. Anytime you like. Come on, buddy. Penalty awarded. Is it going to let me choose my penalty? It is going to let me choose my penalty. I'm feeling so good at this stage. We're going to let Max O'Leary have a goal. There's no one there I feel like needs to score a goal. I've got special attachments too. We're going to let Max O'Leary, the goalkeeper, take the penalty. Why not? Let's have a bit of fun with things. Can Max O'Leary become a European goal scorer? The Irish international goalkeeper. He does become a European goal scorer. He's put it away. Max O'Leary, with probably the first goal of his career, much less his first for Sunderland, and that was a good bit of fun. It didn't backfire on me. We sit at 3-0, and I couldn't possibly be happier right now. So that's half time. It's 3-0. Go into the dressing room, tell the boys just how well they're doing. I'm very happy with how they're going. Keep it up. I'm also going to make a really quick tactical change. I say really quick in the hope it'll be really quick. I'll find my 4-4-2. Just because I'm aware Denny Hume isn't going to finish this game. That's pretty much why I'm making this change. Derek Williams can play on the left-hand side. Hopefully I've got the wherewithal to make this work. I think I should do. If I take Hume off and I send Jack Clark in, that should do the job. That's what we're looking for. Let's attack the second half and let's see if we can keep our lead. Throw in now for Saburtalo. Dion Sanderson has picked up an injury, but I'm going to leave him on for the time being. I throw it short. Got the ball on the near side. We need to win this back. Unfortunately, I've gone back to our 4-4-2. That is not defensively known for being very stable. As Nathan Jr., the one name I probably can say on this team, he plays the ball through. Good defending there by Derek Williams. Garcia gets rid. Corner now. Jones to take it. Plays it sort of short to Sanderson. Edge of the box. Sanderson tries to have a pop, but he was carrying a knock, so I'm not surprised there wasn't much power behind it. Doyle Hayes out to Sanderson. We've got options around us. Just need to get the ball inside. Jones will pick up this rebound. Got to keep plugging away here. Keep trying to get the ball into the box. Really make our point. Doyle Hayes, edge of the box. Back to Jones. That was needless, but Clark is through. And Clark just saved by the keeper. We'll have another corner coming up almost immediately. And I guess it's going to be the same thing again. Jones is going to go to Sanderson. Edge of the box. Plays it back to Jones. That's always risky. Back to Sanderson. And Jones was offside. Of course he was. We all saw that coming a mile off. Free kick, edge of the box. Jones taking it. He's going to have a pop. He scored. I thought the keeper had got his hands to it, but Curtis Jones has scored for the 8th time this season. A 30-yard free kick in front of our own fans at our own ground. He's just showing off. Curtis Jones is just showing off at this point. It's a beautiful free kick. You'd think the keeper would have got more behind it with his hands there. He didn't. He tipped it into his own net and it becomes 4-0. Throw in now for Saburtalo. They've gone short. They're looking for a way back into this game. I'm not sure they're going to find it, if I'm honest. I'm going to shout some praise at the boys because they've done well to keep, progressing forward, to keep racking up goals, to keep extending the scoreline. And they could well do it again here as Liam Miller picks up the ball. He's on his way through. Is he going to go it alone? It looks like he's going to try and go it alone. He has gone it alone. Sadly, probably not quite the finish we were looking for. He probably could have laid that off, fresh legs, but, it worked. Throw in far side for Sunderland. It's going to be O'Nien to take it. He's just gone as a sub. I also need to make another change, actually. I'm going to take Tatum Mengi. I think I already arranged to take Tatum Mengi off. I'm not sure. Garcia has a pop. But I didn't arrange to take Tatum Mengi off because I've used all my subs. Smart. Either way, that came to nothing. I completely lost track of what was going on there. O'Nien picks up the ball. I was sat just watching the game and nothing was happening. My brain just phased out and Chi Dong-won has scored. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, you didn't miss much but a lot of random passing around. My brain just kind of deleted itself and rebooted a little bit. I'm in the middle of as I record this, I'm recording this on the Wednesday night where I am just about to play Old Man Sudor in the FM Premier League. And I recommend checking out those videos on the channel, by the way. They're all there, all those games. Yeah, just completely phased out. That's a sign it's going to go very well for me when I play him in just a second. And we've hit full time, 5-0. Garcia, Miller, O'Leary, Jones and G scoring our goals. That's what we like to see. I'm very happy with that result. I'm not entirely sure when the group stage draw is happening. If it's happening almost immediately, we'll come back for it in a second. So I've got a tunnel interview. Everyone enjoyed Curtis Jones's goal. It was great. Thanks, that was worth me stopping for. We've finished top of the group. I'm not sure when the draw is happening for this. I know, actually, I said we were going to play the Newcastle game anyway. I remember the last episode I said we'd play the Newcastle game, we'd double up. You can tell it's been one of those days. You can tell it's been one of those days, can't you? Let's just have a quick look in the competitions. Let's see when the draw is happening. If it's happening during the course of this episode, I will do it. If it's not happening during the course of this episode, I won't do it. Schedule, that's what I'm looking for. Group stage draw. It's not going to happen during this episode, so I'll explain what's happening coming back. Either way, stick around. We're going to play Newcastle. So, the big North East derby is upon us. I've just played the FM Premier League game, so I'm a little bit tired now, but it's fine. I'm sure we'll make it work. We haven't played any games in the meantime. There's been nothing of note happening. We're just going to go straight into the game and be very grateful that we've got more of our players available for this one. So, selection-wise, the team I've gone with, I've got O'Leary in goal, Mengi, Hector and Williams as the back three, Sanderson and Bello on the wings, Comesanya and Jones in the middle, Jidong Wong in the hole with Miller and Soldano up top, Richards, Machiello, Ojo, Garcia, Clark, Salter, Clark and Doyle Hayes are going to be the bench today, and hopefully this is good enough to beat Newcastle. If we beat Newcastle today, I should have pointed this out before the episode started, Newcastle currently sit 18th in the table. There are 4 points between us and we have a game in hand over them. So we could bring ourselves close to them, help drag them into the relegation mire properly and really cause some problems today. So that's kind of going to be the plan. In the dressing room, we're just going to pick up where we left off last time out. That seems like good advice after a 5-0. We're going to go into the tunnel. Do you feel your ambitions for the club are matched by the board? This is because I've asked them for more money, because the player I really want to sign and they're being a pain. We'll say absolutely just keep them on side. Newcastle currently find themselves wide on the Premier League in 18th place. That's kind of what I've been saying before. We have an excellent chance and we definitely want to add more misery to their thing. So, yeah, as I said, the Newcastle team, or Newcastle are currently sitting 18th in the table. We're sitting 20th, 4 points between us. This will close the gap to them, bragging rights of course, and we do want to drag them into the relegation mire if we can, not just for local bragging rights, but also because we can kind of claw our way over them. And Soldano scores early on in the game with the first highlight. That will help immensely, especially at St James's. Bragging rights with a win at St James's is always good in a North East derby. We can climb our way over them a little bit if we win this and our game in hand, we would find ourselves above them, and that would help us fight our way out of relegation immensely. And this new system is working very, very well. Jones whipping in the cross, Williams heads it across goal, Soldano putting it away from close range. Yeah, it's looking alright. It's looking alright so far. Goal kick for Newcastle. Rulli to take it, but Sanderson, who's picked up a knock, picks up the ball. He probably won't finish the game off, if I'm honest. Tries to find Soldano. Not a great through ball, to be honest. Now we could be in trouble. Petkovic, they're getting tackled by Hector, to Jones, to Bello, and now to Williams. Derek Williams all the way back to O'Leary. Time for us to resettle, regroup. We like this. Williams, big ball forward, looking for Soldano, doesn't quite find him, but Bello will pick up the loose ball and play it through for Soldano, who is through. Can he score again? He has a really good opportunity, but really tips it away, and now Miller picks it up on the flank to get the ball back into play here. Sort of tried. Mikhalenko, told you I couldn't do Ukrainian names, heads it away, and now Martinez, and the highlight is over. Miller is through into the box. That was the absolute start of the highlight too. Miller threw into the box. He lost the ball. Martinez is the guy that's taken it off him, and now Newcastle are coming to us on the break. Mengi though breaks it up. Sanderson just keeps it in play to Jones. Curtis Jones, we know he's a really good creative force in this team. Slides it through to G. G has a pop and G has put it away. It looked like a bit of a lightweight shot, but it was just enough to get past the keeper, who did get a hand to it. And we have made it 2-0 on the stroke of half time. It's a good time to praise the team. Really good work by Sanderson to keep that ball in play. Jones has picked it up. He's taken his time. G went on an immediate break, was there for the through ball. And it wasn't a great shot, but he's managed to get it into the net, which makes it exactly as good a shot as it needed to be. G makes it 2-0. They're going to try and claim it was offside here. Just onside. Just onside is what we like to see. And perfect timing by all involved. 2-0, and we're heading into the break now. Half time more or less upon us, and we're going to see if we can maintain this through the next couple of minutes. I feel like we should be able to. And that should bring us very nicely now to half time, which it has done. Feeling pretty good about this so far. 2-0 at St James's. That's the stuff of legend. Happy with the way things are going here. Keep it up, lads. Let's see if someone can make themselves a proper hero. Maybe steal a hat-trick would be nice. Free kick now for Newcastle with Fraser. Plays it to Ozdayev. Ozdayev back to Fraser. Options around. We need to maybe stick a foot in here would be nice. Cross comes in and Sam Maximin has put it away. And I mean, there were a lot of defenders in that box. A lot of defenders here. Can't help feeling we could have just stepped up again, kept them offside, and we'd have been fine. But we, it all fell apart a little bit, and it was not what we were looking for. But we're still in the lead. No need to panic just yet. Just need to keep on keeping on. Corner, 88th minute. It's been the least exciting half of football in a while, and Mengi heads it away from the corner with the assist from Garcia, the substitute. I've also brought on Mattiello and Doyle Hayes for all it matters. But Mengi has just put us two goals ahead again, 2 goals to the good, 3-1 lead, and frankly, it's enough. It's enough to make us look very, very good. We have almost certainly completed the defeat of Newcastle now. We're just going to tick into injury time and really hope that we don't concede another goal, because I'll take a 3-1 win at St James's. Especially, they've been the better team all the way through the game. They've really been the better team all the way through the game. But we are going to escape with a 3-1 win at St James's. You cannot look at the faces up here. There's heads in hands. There's heads in hands in the stands at St James's Park. Heads in hands all around. We've done our job. We've done a really professional job here of sorting the win out. Happy with the result and the way you played. Of course I am. We're going to have to do a tunnel interview here. I'm fairly certain of it. You managed to grab the win today against Newcastle. What did you make of the game? It was a great game. Despite being rather open the back, you managed to avoid defeat. How do you reflect on the performance? I'm happy with how we played. Good job. And the league table says we are now sitting 1 point behind Newcastle. But the key thing here is we have that game in hand against every team between us and Leicester, which means that we've got essentially 3 points in our pocket if we can win that game in hand, which would, as things stand, take us out the relegation zone and put us in 17th. So, you know, let's hope that is what comes off. In the meantime, though, guys, that feels like a good place to wrap up the episode. So, thanks very much for watching. I have, as always, been Chasing Lamely. You can catch me on the socials below. I'm on Insta, Twitter, and Patreon as Chasing Lamely. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, which I've somehow managed to hide off the screen again. It's usually there. Magic graphic. We use the magic graphic. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because ringing the bell makes angels sing. Anyway, guys, in the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll see you all very soon. I've been Chasing Lamely. Have a good one.